Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this webinar. Tonight, as you all know, we have a very, very special person to address you. It's always a privilege to introduce this great personality who is spreading light across the DXN globe. Around 1.6 billion people are going to lose their job during this pandemic period. This is what the prediction is. Everybody is worried about their life. Everybody is worried about their future. Everybody is worried whether they will be able to get a new job or not. But here is a person with us tonight who had thrown away his job willingly many years back, the Corona period, who was having a very, very fancy job with a very handsome salary, who is an aeronautical engineer and who was working with UAE Air Force, who had shown the courage to throw away his job to do DXN full time. And eventually, he had been transformed from a Air Force pilot trainer. He had transformed into a author, business coach, international trainer, and a universal mentor. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take the pride, privilege, and pleasure to welcome Mr. Muhammad Fathimi Ghani. Mr. Ghani, all yours.
Thank you very much, Salim, for that wonderful introduction. I was just thinking, is that me that you are talking about or somebody else? So since you have given me the introduction, I mean, that's very nice. So it's always a pleasure to impart something, what I have learned over a period of time. It is almost 20 years. And I'm still a student. And this special webinar, which you are going to hear and watch and listen, I've been working for 1 week. Till this morning, I was working. So please take it very, very seriously. And there will be a question answer right in the end. Hold on to the questions. Just keep on listening because there are a lot of golden nuggets which are there in this, because this is something completely new. This is because of this crisis, the Corona crisis and all that, we are forced to get into this new kind of work or a business lifestyle. So what I'll do is I will show you the slide, okay? And what you're going to see is right now, there is a first request. Please write your name and the city that you are joining this webinar. So we come to know all those who have joined from different parts of the world. We know how we can help you all even later. So that is my first request. Is if you go to the chat, not to the question, or to question also, you can write your name. Like one of the most ardent follower and listener of all the webinars is Dr. Puvan, from all the way from Australia. So you can write Dr. Puvan, Australia, Sydney. So that is the first request. And the second thing that you're looking at is who all are in this webinar. So if you look at the person who is already in the business and in our business, and they are struggling, they want to become successful, especially in this time because everything has changed. And of course, there are a lot of people who are not part of our business, and they would like to know what is this online home business, and they would like to just get their knowledge up. And if they would like to become an entrepreneur, why not? Because this is the time to get into this business. So how does the home business, online business looks like? Now look at this guy, and I'm sure if you see, there are a lot of things which is happening, and he's working maybe 10 hours, 12 hours, or maybe 5 hours. And this is how the setup of the online home office looks like. You don't have to just copy the entire thing right now, but in time to come, you will have it like this. So now my next question is, who will benefit from this webinar? Everyone, everyone, all those who are watching or who will watch the replay later. Health is the most important concern right now. Now, if you consider your health is important, then you should watch this webinar very, very carefully. I don't want to go in details about the health awareness. Everybody is now quite mastered as to what they should do in order to stay away from this virus. And Dr. Lim has, the first webinar that he gave, that was enough for all of us to protect ourselves from any bacteria, any viruses, because our product, which is, there are two main products, the king and the queen, reishi and the spirulina, is enough for people to boost their immune system and their lungs. So this is something that you need to practice, not just hear and talk. Those who would like to earn an additional income or main source of income, if you have a job, then this is your additional income. If you don't have a job, then that's tough. Let me tell you, this is very, very tough. And you would like to make a main source of income. You are just sitting in your room, locked down. Right now, I am in this room since last 13 days. Today is my 13th day. Tomorrow will be my 14th. I'm in self-isolation. Come all the way from Dubai to Vancouver. And I have, in this time, made the best of this time. So I have been preparing this webinar. I've been doing a lot of things, which I'm going to share right now with you all. The world post-corona is going to change completely. And you must have heard Salim talking in depth about, so many other people talking about this. So job-wise, business-wise, the whole world has gone into a transformation. So my question to you is, are you ready to change and learn and grow with this new way of doing the business, which is online business? So this question you should ask yourself. I'm asking you, but you ask yourself, is this the right time? I cannot force you to do the business. So growing your business, remember, this is very important, is a numbers game. Any business. Now you see the malls are all empty. It can be the best of the outlet, Gucci or Versace, but people are not coming. That business is going to just shut down. So growing your business is with the people. People equal business. No people, no business. More people, more business. So if you look at the picture, there are two people, and from two people it gets to 4, and then 8 and 16, and that's how the business spreads. So remember, in the business I'm going to talk is where you don't just build the business, you build people, and these people will build the business. And in our industry of direct selling network marketing, the buzzword is duplication. You can be whatever level you are, and you build your 10 different lines. They are your business partners. They are not your downline, or they are not somebody who's working for you. They are all independent, and all of them build up to a level where just this 10 line, I guarantee you, you should be getting something like close to $10,000. And it is very difficult to get that money from your job. And I'll tell you the time frame right in the end of the webinar. If you stay on, and you learn a lot of things. So network marketing is around people or around leads. Now you must have heard this word leads, and there's prospect and there is customers. Now in this 1 week that I was trying to do the research, I didn't know the difference between leads and prospect and people. So I'll give you the definition. What is a lead? Someone who had one-way communication or very minimal contact with the brand or you. So you talk to somebody and that person has not responded to you. So that's a lead. So there are people who are selling these leads to people who are interested to grow their business. And what is a prospect? Prospect is now a bi-directional. That is, the person is talking and you are talking. You have got into some sort of a communication. So now this is a beautiful bridge that I have got for you. And on the left side is you today. And on the right side is what the world will be post COVID-19. So the bridge that you need to understand is online business. That is the bridge that you have to cross, you have to learn, and you have to go into different phases of your learning. Now, what I have done is I've got this 6 C's. There is a typo over there. The 6 C's to build your online business is C1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now, what you need to understand is what are these 6 C's? Number 1 is connect. You have to connect with the people. Number 2 is the content which you're going to put, the words that you're going to put. And number 3 is the communication or conversation, how you communicate with them. This is the key. This is the key. But others are also, warming up to that online business that you're talking about. The 4th C is consistency. And the 5th one is the conversion. And the 6th one is called the commitment. Now, all this, I have seen people who have really got into their business model. They have all succeeded. And I'm going to take each one of them and explain you so that you get, this is the ABC of online business. I'm sure a lot of people are afraid to go into online. So the first one is the connection. So without connection, that connection, you can't feel, how warm is that person. I mean, that connection has to be there, and everything starts with the relationship. And this connection is that start of the relationship. So now, online, when we are talking, we're not physically talking, but we are talking about from one computer to the other computer, that is laptop, to a whatever device that the other person is using. And the device that we have in our hand, the entire business is in our hand, is your mobile phone. So mobile phone to mobile phone, or mobile to laptop, laptop to laptop, whatever way, this is the future. This is the future, and you have to learn this, what is happening. So there are online, when I say the social platform which is there, which these are the top one. I mean, if you look at right from the right, which is the minimum, the one what you're looking at, the yellow one, Snapchat, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So these are which is taking up the entire social media, the business. It is being done through all this. So imagine you are wherever you are, in a village, town, mountain, big cities, wherever, you are connected with this social media platform all around the world. It is not only your small city or town that you are in. This is the future, and you have to learn this online thing, how you can expand it. So out of many social media platforms, I'm just going to talk about Facebook. Why I'm going to talk about Facebook? Because there are 2.5 billion people in this platform compared to any other platform, which is YouTube or LinkedIn, Instagram, whatever you're talking. This has got the maximum, and this I've been studying. I'll tell you from where I studied and how you can also master this connection of the people and then building up your business through Facebook. Every day, can you imagine? Every day, approximately 1.5 billion people are coming in this. So you don't have to go out. You just stay in your home and you can get connected with people. Few people from 1 to 2 to 10 to 20. And since last 13 days, every day I've been contacting at least 10 people per day. So that is the start of your business. So how do you connect in Facebook? So it will be all Facebook talk, which is going to go on till the end. And you have any questions, you can write. The first is you have friends in your Facebook profile. So you get connected with them. That is number one. Number two, you have to send friend requests to the new people. You have, say, 200 people, and every one person has got minimum 200 people. This is the facts and data that I'm giving you. Some people have got 1,000. Some people have got 2, 3, even 5,000 people. Imagine 5,000 people multiplied by 200 is how many? 1 million people. It'll take you a lifetime to go through and get connected with those people. Even if you have got 200 people, 200 multiplied by 200 is about 40,000. And 40,000 people that you get connected to, that's where the business is all about. Then you join Facebook groups. And I'm going to show you example. What is Facebook group? This is something where people are getting a lot of prospects in. And grow your friend to 3,000. Why I say 3,000 is the word. You have 500 or 1,000. Facebook is going to just look at you. When you have, say, about 2,000, then the Facebook will try to promote you here and there. When you have got 3,000, that is the time that Facebook is trying to push you into different people's profile. Whatever you are doing, Facebook, the way the algorithm works is they are promoting it. You are not doing it. I mean, you are maybe putting just one post a day, and you can well imagine how many people are coming into your post. So the quality after that 3,000, it matters. First, you can get anybody, that is the quantity. And then from 3,000 up, this is what my advice to you all is: try to get the quality. Quality means the people who are like-minded people, the people from your background, from your profession, from your city. So there are many, many ways to get those quality people. So now, my example, why I'm giving is because that's the one that I'm working on. I had joined Facebook long time back, but I did not know anything about how to do Facebook prospecting, how to do the business in Facebook. So you need to have this profile that you're looking at with a background picture, which is nice, with a tagline: today's challenge, tomorrow's success. And that circle that you're looking at, that's the picture, professional picture. You can have another picture or whatever. And then on the bottom left is your small bio, what you want to tell to the people. And then you have that about section. Most of the people don't have anything in the about section. So you need to go back today and see what your profile looks like. If it needs to be changed, you change it. It's not a rocket science. You just change the picture with a professional, not a selfie, or you putting a tree or a mountain or something like that. That's how some of the profile pictures looks like. This Facebook is about your face, remember, not somebody else's face. And it should be the message that you're putting has to be very, very attractive. So that is the first platform which you have. The second platform is the group. And this group that you're looking at, I made it for all the people who would like to know about network marketing, mostly personal development and health. And this is my personal group, where there are more than now 7,500 members who are getting benefit from whatever I'm teaching on a weekly basis. So all those DXN members, they can go into this thing, or even not DXN members. There are a lot of people who are coming just by that tagline, which is their personal development. Only last week, there was a guy from US. He contacted me because he's into the personal development. And then I kept on talking and talking. Within about 10 days, that conversion took place. So your Facebook group has to be the word that has to be very attractive. Now, these are the groups. Now, I'm a baby boomer who was, baby boomers are the people who are born from 46 to 64. Those are the baby boomers. They have the money, they have the power, they have the fame, whatever. What they don't have is good health. So I have joined this group. Facebook group. Likewise, if you are a teacher, join the teachers group. If you are a beautician, join there are thousands of groups. So this is where you need to join, and they will accept you, and then you see what's happening in that group. So this is one way to get connected to various people who are there in this billions of people who are there. Number two is the content. And remember, content is king. What you're writing, what you're posting is what people are looking at. Now, I'll tell you, a friend of mine, he's a distant relative, he was in Dubai, and 8 years back, he moved to Canada. And only yesterday, because of the post that I was doing, he got in touch with me. I mean, your post, if it is not having engagement, don't worry, it's still there. People are looking at it, but maybe it's not very attractive. So what is content in the Facebook is, what are the contents? Is that simple text. You just write a text. Okay. Then you have a text and photo. And I'll give you all the examples right now. The text and photo. Then comes your video, which you make of your garden or your children, and then you post it. And then is the Facebook Live video. Now, if you would really like to go into this online business, that is where you should be focusing on, Facebook Live video. So if you are looking at, say, simple text, so people might be seeing about maybe 10 people, text plus photo, maybe about 40, 50 people, video, maybe about 100 people. Facebook Live will be 5 times to 10 times more. What is the purpose of your putting those content is that people should start communicating with you. So the content that you have, the examples of the content that you are, is the personal updates. You are putting what you are doing, what is happening in your life, with your family's life and all that. Then you start writing some real stories, videos. People love to see, the real stories. I mean, inspirational stories. Then there are quotations and educational posts. Then the content should create curiosity. Now, this is what you need to learn. Curiosity, or it should have the engagement between the audience that you are having and you, and what personal activities you are doing. So I'm going to give you again examples of all this thing, so it becomes very clear. It's not just what you're looking at, the theory part of it. And if you would like to talk about your product and business, please, my request to you all, what I'm looking at is that you are going out loud and right on the face of the people and trying to promote DXN or the Ganoderma or the spirulina. And I'll tell you and coach you as to how you should do this engagement post or the curiosity post. Now the post, which is very simple, is quotation. Now, every Monday, I give a motivational Monday, and something that people can read and get attracted to. Everybody loves quotation, and this is the quotation from Jim Rohn. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Now, this is just last Monday I have posted, and there were so many people who are trying to like or share, or they even wrote some of the comments on it. Then comes your live. Live is where you are going live, and this is the maximum engagement that you are going to have. So this is something very, very important, that you don't be afraid. Nobody is perfect. When I started about 1.5 years back doing live, I was really nervous. I mean, imagine I've been speaking, but going in front of the camera, I kind of sometimes froze even. And I'm still, making mistakes, but people like who are normal people, ordinary people who makes mistakes. So your life should be something which is pertinent to the time, should be relevant. Then we have got the updates, daily updates. So when I came back from Dubai, my children put and grandchildren, they drew this thing, welcome home. So it was such a nice, the moment I saw, so I thought that, why not put this thing? And then I've written, so glad to be back home after being alone and in lockdown in Gulf for over a month. Alhamdulillah, thanks to Allah and prayers of all my well-wishers who got me over here. Now I am in self-isolation. This is something where can you imagine there are 100 likes over there and 21 comments, people are writing the comments on it. And I'll tell you what actually happened. When I started my journey from Abu Dhabi, that's where I took off, there is a travel update. And then there are a lot of people, saying that, okay, Mr. Ghani is flying to Canada. So this is a travel update. Then there is an engagement post. You have got a puzzle or something, nothing to do with your business. You, in the content, you would like to get people engaged to you. What is the name of this platform? Social media. You need to be social, not trying to sell product, not try to make them a member. You need to just get in touch with people. So this simple puzzle, how many squares are there? You won't believe it. For 3-4 days, I mean, everybody is in a lockdown, everybody is in front of their laptop, or everybody was trying to figure out what is the maximum square which they can see. And I had fantastic engagement through this thing, and there were a lot of people, I made friends, new friends. And those friends, I mean, who were already there, I was not talking to them, but with this post, they got back to me. Inspirational post. And now I'm traveling to different places. You travel to different places. You're right. I mean, what is happening? And this is one of my very motivational picture where there are a lot of deaf people in Turkey where I went and I recognized them. And there you see the country manager of Turkey, Mr. Nouri, and then there's translation, Mr. Shaban. I'm giving him the. So these are the inspirational posts for the people who like to be recognized. Then there is a lifestyle post. You see, our business and people, even if you're not talking about the people, love to see where you are traveling. So this is right on top of the cruise, the last cruise that we had, Costa Didima, and there were thousands of people who have liked. And still, what Facebook is doing is now this is the one which was put in 2017, and every year they put back to me the same post. So what is happening is when you are having a lot of likes and shares and engagement is there, Facebook knows that this is the popular post, so they give it back to me, and then again I share this post. Every year I'm posting on that particular day. Now people love this. Let me tell you, this is my #1 post in my Facebook. Not the Ganoderma, not the spirulina, this one. Family and children people love. And this grandchild is now 8 years old, but this picture is still coming every year on his birthday when I had put it up. So you can imagine just an ordinary things what is happening, you are posting, and that is creating that engagement. Then you have this native video. You make a video. This is a video of my two granddaughters, as a very short video. I just uploaded it, and the two girls are talking about this bug, which they call it the corona, and what you should do. Imagine the awareness of small children is also there. So this is the post that I have got into the Facebook. And remember, the most important thing in the Facebook, when you put the content, all right, and you would like to have a call to action. So if you see, I'm writing a question, do you agree if the children can do it, so can all the adults? And I'm trying to get people engaged into by giving the answers. Now, this is the post that I had put on spirulina. Now, spirulina is, everybody knows. A lot of people who are not in our company, still they know. And what is the title? How spirulina helps with anemia. Discover your health like never before. Now, this, I'm not talking about DXN, or I'm not giving, where some people you will see that this is the future and this is the best product in the world. You should use this Ganoderma cosmetic, which is from Korea, and you start giving all the features and all the details of it. That's too salesy. Do you know, every day we are bombarded with all kinds of ads through social media, through your telephone, through your television, newspaper, email. We are bombarded. 3,000 ads are coming. And you come to the Facebook and you start showing, what happens. The person gets completely shut off. So the business post is again indirect. And this is the one which I had put just a couple of days back. The future of direct selling network marketing business after COVID-19. Now, this is an interview done by Dr. Rajesh, and what I did was I just put this thing out, beautifully done. I mean, I must salute Dr. Rajesh, the way he presented it with a very nice video, with a talk, and in the end there is again a question answers and all that. So this is on business. I'm not talking directly on the business, but I'm trying to create curiosity. I'm trying to create engagement in this video on the business. And if I would like to get in touch with this person, then I'll tell him to come to the Facebook group where I'm going to talk about the product, about the business and all that. Not here. This is your prospecting platform. What happens to your post? The content that you are adding. What happens? You all know, you are a master in Facebook, I'm sure. So there's a comments, there are likes, there are shares. So who do you contact first? There are always more likes because you just do like or you love, it takes seconds. But in order to write the comments, it takes time. And share also, you sharing it. So whenever anybody is commenting, that is the time that you should get engaged with it. Thank you for liking my post. And what did you like? If they are liking, if they are commenting, why did you share? So that's how you engage with the person in the PM, in the messenger, not over here. So 2 and 3 is the conversation where you do, this is a very important picture that I have got. 2 is what you remember is the content, and 3 is the conversation that you start talking. And I'm going to talk about that thing. 2 and 3 is where you do the attraction. That is the first thing. You attract people, let the person get to know you. And in the conversation, when they like, share, and comments, the conversation gets started. That person has kind of liked your post, and that's why he is commenting. Or so that's where the conversation, the icebreaker, has started. The objective of the conversation is to know the person, to become social, not to start selling the product and pouncing on that person. Don't do that, please. Get social, find the problems, and give the solution. People have problems, and especially so now, people have problems. Now, if you become very skillful to find out what those problems are, is it health? It is money? It is both? Is it freedom? It is going back home from Gulf back home? People have problems. So you need to take time to find their problem. So the real secret to the conversation when you are having in the Facebook is talk around that person, how you can help that person with their problems. It is critical. Get to know that person, how deep in water that person is. You see, if you have water till here, or it is till knee, or it is with ankle, they're not bothered. But when the water comes right over here, that is right, so he's just breathing like that to survive. If the water is over here, that person is dead. Forget about that person. So this is the person. Right now, there are millions of people who have lost jobs. Millions. Only in US, there's about 30 million. And worldwide, it is going to go over 100 million. So that is a problem that you can address. Don't talk about your business of network marketing and there are 9.5 million people involved in our business and there are so many people earning money. No, don't do that, please. Focus on how that problem that person has the solution that you have. Talk about the benefits. Talk about the values that you can share with this person. You have to have patience. Remember, patience is a virtue. So don't be in a hurry. It might take you few weeks, few days, few weeks, few months, even few years. You just don't know how that person is going to respond after so many years. I mean, my own nephew, I had told about this DX and opportunity and all that, young guy, very dynamic, 4 years back. And then he joined after 4 years, but I did not lose hope in that person because I could see the light and end of the tunnel. He's one of the top person right now in Sweden. His name is Ashar Khan. So the present crisis that is there, you talk about that. I mean, just write in the post with a nice picture. I mean, how's the situation in your city? You don't write COVID-19 or Corona because those are the words which are being flagged. Don't use those words. This is the only recently I've come to know. So write about where they answer back, said life, a lot of people are saying that life is, horrible, or life is tough, being in the house for 1 month or 2 months. Some people are saying, life is fantastic. So, I get back to say, tell me how you are saying life is fantastic. So the best time to talk about the health and wellness is now. Now, please look at this prospect's journey. This is what you need to understand. Let me just check the time, 12:37. So the prospect's journey, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see the outer circle, which is red, and then the blue, and then, so how this prospect in your Facebook goes from 1 to 4. So the 1 is unknown, cold market, this is stranger, which is out there, and you get connected with that person. This is called lead. This is lead. And then what you need to do is you need to get that person from the cold market to number 2, which is called warm market. And the person starts to know you because you have put something of his interest, and he likes, the way you are traveling, the way whatever you are doing in your garden, or whatever you're doing in your city with your family, with your friends. So the person has come to know. So that person is now become a warm market, and then the person starts liking you. Why should a person like you? The person should like you because you have given some information in the Facebook which is educational, which is awareness, which is health based, which is how to earn an income, how to become an entrepreneur, something from your own life, not somebody else's life. Somebody else's life is okay, but you talk about yourself. Remember, people are looking at you, who you are, an authentic person. That is what you need to work on, and try to get this person from unknown cold market to a warm market. And finally, the last part is that circle is called a circle of trust. That is the hot market. Cold, warm, hot. What is your objective in the conversation? Find the problem, show them the happy ending, and in between you're showing the solution to their problems. In 1, 2, and 3, they are not going to, spell out their problems. They are not going to tell their problems till they find that they can trust you. They find that confidence. Yeah, this is the man to go to. You are an authority now, kind of, where whatever you're talking, he has started, engaging and started talking with you. And now he says, yes, I have a problem. That is the time that that person is going to get converted into whatever. So prospecting or finding people is like dating. Now remember, this one, that is the content that you are putting in the Facebook, and then going into the conversation. This is just the start. So if you look at this, they are dating and they are trying to find, each other, who this person is and all that. You don't first day that you meet and then you start talking about your product immediately. That's the wrong way to go about it. I mean, this guy or this girl will not just, the moment the first date or the second one say, are you ready to marry me? So what is the answer that person is going to get? Maybe a slap because you have just gone too much. If you're not the slab, of course, a polite answer is no, because you have not understood that person. Exactly, this is what we are doing in the Facebook. We are going too loud and we are talking about the product and they should buy it. Don't do that, please. So I'm going to go from this prospecting or dating to an ultimate one in the end. So all this conversation that you do, you should do it very naturally. The process, the entire process of this conversation, from that cold to warm to hot, where they start trusting you, is entire, the process is given in this book. And this book is my study, research, being coached by the top gurus of the world, 13 years. And now when this was published, it was 16 years of, and still I'm a student. I'll tell you the latest, the coach that I'm having. So the natural approach, the magic of the words you have to learn. So the golden rule in the communication. Now look at this picture very carefully. Now the other person, if you just look at the picture, you see it speaks 1,000 words. She is kind of inquisitive. She said something, and if you look at the lady on the right side, she's got like a question mark in it. So remember, while you are communicating and talking, listen more. That four section of the communication is that you talk. Of course, you talk by asking question. You talk, okay, and then you listen and you listen and you listen. This is the secret. Why you listen? Because you want to listen to the problem of that person. When you are giving a lecture like I'm giving right now, of course, I don't have any choice, but I'll keep on talking. But while you are prospecting, this is what you need to do. Listen and then ask question, then listen, and then ask question. So now number 4, C is consistency. Consistency is vital. It is essential. If you want to succeed in your business of network marketing, anything in life, you have to be consistent. So if you remember the first word which I said, content is king. And the beautiful thing that I got from the Google is consistency is queen. So the king and the queen, they have to be together. So you need to be consistent in whatever you are posting in your Facebook. That has to be every day, every week, every month, and that is what is going to give you the result. Now, once you are consistent, the conversion has to take place. It will take place. So when you have attracted, so the picture that you're looking at is, end of the day, you need to convert that prospect to become a member or become a consumer or nothing. The closing has to be done. You cannot just open that chapter and then you just leave it. You have to finish that book that you started reading. So that book is your prospect. Remember, so the conversion is where the cream of the whole thing is. That is icing on the cake. Now I'm going to talk about this particular funnel, which is again in my book. One full lecture I'm going to give. Most probably it'll be after about a week or 10 days. So this funnel that you're looking at, the prospect funnel, that 1 to 2, where the prospect goes to the member funnel on the right side and then goes to the consumer funnel. So can you see so much of prospecting that you are doing, and 70% is the dropout, and the 30% that is goes here and there. That is, if you talk to say 100 people, so 70 people are gone, and 10 people are thinking, okay, to become a consumer or to become a member, and then they finally come to this 2 funnels, member and the consumer. Now these people also who are your consumer and members, they flush out. Can you see again, 75% is that dropout. These are all very extensive research has been done. with this funnel theory which is there. And then finally, the consumer becomes your loyal lifetime consumer, and they go into the well, and the well is closed. Can you see that? That is called wellness well. The person, irrespective, whatever happens, he's going to buy the product, use the product forever. Why? Because they have found the benefit of it. And the other group of people who are become a member, they need money, they are in the wealth well. So if they start getting, say, $500 or $1,000, that's good. And from that $1,000, they go to the $5,000 or $10,000, they are there forever. So this is what you need to understand. And if you look at the figure over there, 3 to 5 years is where you have to put in that time. And in 10 years, you need financial freedom, you will get it. I guarantee you, you will get it, provided you are consistent in using the product, consistent in talking to the people. That is what is needed. So now I come to the commitment side. And as I gave you the example that this is the numbers, the last C is the commitment. You remember the example I gave you of the dating? From dating till finally you put that ring of bonding, the marriage, it takes many months, many years. Similarly, in our business, this is commitment. And in that commitment, the word that I really liked was retention. Now, there are a lot of people in our business who have got thousands of people. But the problem is, if you ask them, how many people are still using the product? How many people are really doing the business? They are less than 5%, maybe just 3%. So if you understand that you need commitment from those people, and that commitment comes with your support that you are doing, that is extremely, extremely important. So your success in this network marketing, online home business depends on the conversion that people are going from just trying to see, trying to try out the product to become a loyal consumer or loyal members. So in network marketing, that's about 50 minutes gone now. It is 3 to 5 years. You remember I said 3 to 5 years that you need to put. And this is the guru. I salute this man who has changed the lives of millions of people worldwide. What a visionary, Dr. Lim Seo Jin. And always, whenever I sit down with him, I learn. So first time when I met him, I asked him, Doc, tell me, I want to become successful. I want to get my freedom. I want to get out of my job. Tell me what I need to do. So he told me 3 things. Number 1, you become a product of the product. Use the product, find the benefit, see the value. That is number 1. Till you don't eat and drink and apply the product, you cannot talk from your heart. You are talking from you. So there's a big difference talking over here like a salesperson and talking and sharing about how the product has helped you or your family. 1. Number 2, he said, don't look right or don't look left. 3 to 5 years. Now, this is very important. 3 to 5 years you need to become successful in the business. In job you are, if you want to get a raise, you have to put in about 3 years in order to show your loyalty. So even in our business, if in order to become successful and start getting that maybe $1,000 or $2,000, you need to put that 3 to 5 years. And that 2,000 you want to make it to 5,000 or 10,000, then 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. And that's the life that we have. I mean, all the people that I'm seeing in our business worldwide, I'm seeing, I mean, they have the real lifestyle, what people can just dream of. So is in the social media. Today you have joined, or created your Facebook profile. You cannot be visible to the people just within a month or a year. You have to, be there for at least 3 years where Facebook is going to start promoting you. So now coming to the last slide, which is very, very important. This is the great lady that I have been with, Business Academy for Women in Network Marketing. Her name is Sonia Stringer. And I've been following her since last, almost 4 or 5 years. But then when from her, whatever teaching, she wanted to open up this Business Academy for Women, and she let out to people that all those who would like to join can be a founding member. So I became the founding member with this Business Academy. And till 2018, I didn't know anything about this social media, Facebook marketing. And I've been taught by this lady. And every week I sit down and listen to what she's talking about this social media. All that credit goes to her for teaching me who I am today in this Facebook prospecting. So my gift to all of you all is, of course, everybody loves gift, I'm sure. So first and foremost is, I have now got into the YouTube channel, and I am going to put videos every week, sometime maybe 2 videos every week. Sorry for that typo. This is freedom with a O. And if you would like to have the videos coming in, you need to subscribe. And my objective is to coach people. So if you look at the how to join with DXN and get benefit, and this is what I have done, boosting the health, and then talking about time management, talking about the magic of asking questions. So there are various things that I'm talking in these YouTube channel, and you can subscribe to it and then get the maximum benefit out of it. For all the DXN members, I would like you to join this health, wealth, and personal development. So please note this, I cannot let you join. You have to send me, go to this picture which you're looking at with Dr. Lim and myself, with you and my wife. The joining request will be there. You just press joining and it'll come to me, and I'll immediately get you in. I'm doing a weekly coaching. So please, I would request you all not to go to my Facebook profile and send me your joining or friend request. That is the prospecting platform. No DXNer should be there, because that's where I'm doing the prospecting. I cannot prospect you. You're already a member. You're already a consumer. You're with the DXN. This is the place where you should be going there. And all those people who are in this webinars who are not with DXN and they would like to know more, they can go to this website called mapyourfreedom.com. That's my website, mapyourfreedom.com. And right down there is get in touch with us, and then you can write your details, and you have any questions, you have anything that you would like to know about how you can become successful, how you can join, how you can do the online business, how you can become an entrepreneur, all that is right there. And I'll be getting in touch within 24 to 48 hours. So end of the day, in business or life, what happens is how many people's life you have changed. The purpose of our life's journey is, just not to be there. The passion that you have is the fire that lights the way, passion to help people, serve people, and how many lives that you have changed in this journey that we are going to have till end. So my prayers for all of you, this is the prayer which everybody is doing: stay safe, stay healthy, and try to help people, and pray in whatever language, whatever religion that you are in, that God, please get this COVID-19 out of our life, out of this world. Thank you so much. And over to our MC. So that's all. I'll stop sharing my screen and come on the Q&A session. Let me just stop sharing the screen. So over to Shabi or Sebastian.
Hi, Mr. Ghani.
So Salim, our director, one of the best friend, the best staff that I have seen in the world.
Mr. Ghani, actually, first of all, before we moving on to the question, I would like to give a feedback about the webinar. And,
Right.
that was one of the best webinars I have ever witnessed in DXN. It's to the point, and you have made it interesting with it was very romantic with dating, marriage, and things like that. Jokes apart, it has given a lot of information. I'm quite sure, and many feedbacks are coming about the quality of the webinar, excellent webinar. All these things are coming up. Okay, so we will move on to the Mr. Ghani. We are proud that we are associated with you, Mr. Ghani.
I'm proud that I'm associated with you all, a great team of Dubai, and I'm proud that I'm part of the DXN family. I'm proud that I'm part of this global family.
Mr. Gani, the first question is from Mr. Ibrahim Muhammad. How long do you take for C3 phase?
C3, which is the communication and conversation, it takes time. You know, how you are approaching the person, and the person should not get the idea that you would like to, you know, grab that person to make a member. In our business of network marketing, this is what the biggest challenge is, that we are getting impatient and trying to get that person enrolled to become a member or a consumer. So when that person say, I am ready, I have a problem, Abdullah, tell me how I can get out of the problem. So then when that question comes, now again, the person is all excited and you tell that person, look here, you have a problem, I have a solution. I'm going to tell you something which will definitely take you out of your problem. But remember, I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm not here to make you a member. I'm here to solve your problem. If you think whatever I'm going to tell you from now onward, if it is the right fit for you, say yes. If it is not the right fit for you, say no, no problem. So this, the journey from 1 to 4, it'll take time. It is going to definitely depends upon how skillful you become. So that is what my consistency says, that you keep on, you know, if you are batting, if you have played cricket and you are batting, then you don't become a top batsman just by hitting about 10 balls. You have to hit maybe million balls in order to become a good batsman. So I can't tell you, but you perfect this skill. How many number of people that you're talking on a daily basis? On online, I say come at least 3 people that you need to talk. And in a lockdown period, you should be talking to 10 people. So if you're talking to 10 people, in 1 month, you have talked to about 300 people. So you learn from your mistake. I do one more thing. I mean, I'll tell you, you use this mobile and there is an audio thing, and you record when you're talking to your prospect. And then once you are done, then you listen to what you talked, and you will hear that, how can I be so illogical? How can I be so stupid, you know, talking like that? So you are the best critic. So, you know, you need to, you know, keep on talking to a lot of people, and you will get skillful. So again, as Dr. Lim told me, and I'm telling you again, this is the best advice: 3 to 5 years where you perfect the skill of conversation. Thank you.
The second question, Mr. Gani, what is the way to make easy customer? And this question is from Muhammad Abdul Haq. What is the way to make easy customer? I could rephrase it. What is the easy way to make customer? That would be more proper, I believe.
Whether it's a customer, whether it is a member, but if there is a customer, basically that customer or the consumer is having some sort of a issue, health issue. If not health issue, then that person, for example, let's talk about a lady. And you know, ladies, in the Facebook, there are a few things which are very important. Remember, one is what I showed you, child, or you know, some family pictures, some activities and all that. Second is about weight loss. Thing is about the skin. And the fourth thing is something about the eating. This is the 4-5 categories of we people love, and people are making money just by putting that thing, whether it is in the YouTube or whether it is in the Facebook. So now, if you're talking about, for example, our Jempuri Cosmetics, and you won't like to talk about this great product, don't talk about this is the greatest product, and you keep on, you know, badgering with that person. So you find out what that person is interested in. That person is interested in the skin, which all the ladies are. They would like to, you know, even now men are keeping their skin very, you know, wrinkle free and all. So if that is the area, then you keep on asking questions, that why you are interested. Remember, magic of asking question is at the end, the way that you're going to make the consumer or a customer or member. When you have solved that problem of that person, If not problem, that person's looking for something and you have given the solution without talking about DXN, without talking about Ganoderma. Give your own story. That is the reason why you remember what doctor said, that you become a product of the product. You cannot talk about your story without using it, or the story of your family, or story of your friends. We have got thousands of testimonials, but then you don't start talking about the testimonials before that person says, I have a problem. So that is the key to getting the real customer. And then once you get the customer, you see, the last thing which I said is about the retention. That's the biggest challenge that we have in our business. We cannot retain those people. Why? Because it is my fault. If I have got a member, or if I have got a consumer, and he started or she started using the product, and the product has given some reflection, and I'm not there to help her to the call, simple call, that person is going to stop. So this is, our business is not easy, my friend. It is tough. So you have to, follow up and follow up and follow up, and see that that customer becomes your loyal customer. I hope I've answered the question.
Mr. Gani, the third question is from one of your team members, Shahzad Talib. We show our whole job career with company names in FB profile. Why not to show our latest company as DXN?
All right. You remember, Shahzad, what did I tell you? People don't like to be sold. The moment you put DXN in your Facebook profile, you are trying to give a certain ad which will put off the people. People in Facebook would like to get to know who is Shahzad Talib. Who are you? You are a teacher. You are a teacherpreneur. You are a person who likes to help people. They don't like, the moment you put the logo, the moment you put the best of the product next to you, this is the product which has made me young, or it has made my wife and daughter so glowing. These are all you're selling. These are all kind of your approach is salesy. So I will request people, by the way, Facebook has got a policy. They are very lenient now. Maybe after this COVID-19 or something, they might change the policy, and they are going to, bar and ban people. Why are you promoting the company? This is not the place where you should be promoting. You want to promote them in the Facebook group, in the closed group or open group, whatever group. There you should be talking, okay, but not in Facebook profile. Facebook profile is what? Remember, social platform, not where you try to promote a company or the product. No, you want to promote a product, talk about how to be healthy. You talk about corona, you don't have to talk about corona. Talk about things like how to boost your immune system. I mean, what do you do? So you talk in general. You talk about do exercise, get the right food, go more on vegetables and fruits, drink a lot of water. I mean, you talk all that, and in the end you say there are other ways also to boost the immune system. I, for one, had been using some product, some mushroom that I've been using, create curiosity. I've been using this reishi mushroom. Just give a small, quick introduction. And I found, at the age of 55, I behave or I feel like 25. Now, again, you have put a kind of a curiosity. I mean, and then you said, if you like to know more, then you point. Please comment, or please come to my messenger, and I'll be more than happy to help you. But here, create all kinds of posts where there is a curiosity, where there is an engagement. Remember, these are the two things that you need to keep in mind when you're putting. Don't be salesy. Never. People will get put off, and they will not look at your post at all. I hope I've answered your question, Shahzad.
Mr. Gani, the next question. In my FB, this is from Abdul Salam. In my FB, there are already many friends from DXN. Should I unfriend them or keep them?
Definitely you unfriend them. This is the prospecting. I had the same problem till I joined Sonia. I had 5,000 people. I had maxed out. And out of the 5,000, 4,800 people were from DXN. So when I joined in 2018, my biggest challenge was what to do with this thing. And then she said that, you move them over to your Facebook page. I had a Facebook page called Map Your Freedom. And then later I made this page called Health, Wealth, and Personal Development. So you write a message to these people. You have your own Facebook page where you would like to promote about DXN product or business, whatever you would like to do over there. So tell them that, look here, Abdullah, I'm your friend. I would like you to be your friend at this place. I'm not going to talk about DXN at all. This is my prospecting social media. I would like you to go over there in my Facebook group. Or if you don't have a Facebook group, you can send them to my group. I don't mind, the more the merrier, because I'm teaching anyway to the people every Friday. So you tell them that, if you don't mind, I'm going to unfriend you. But you are still my friend. Go over there where all the talk of the DXN is happening. All right. And you politely unfriend them. So this, it took me 1 year to go from that 5,000 or 4,800 to 0 and then start building up. It took me another 1 year to go to my latest figure of about 4,000. So it took me 2 years to unfriend and then friend the people. So all those who are listening, please, in your Facebook profile, this is your prospecting profile. You don't prospect your own people, right? So this is what I would advise everybody, to make your own another Facebook group, which is your DXN, without putting your DXN name. And there are so many people who have got such a wonderful name, a better lifestyle, good living, healthy living, whatever. Have a Facebook group where you do the more details on this thing. And here is only non-DXNer. Yes, sir.
Okay. This is a question from Bosan from Ethiopia. What was the third advice you got from Dr. Lim?
So I'm very happy you are listening, Bosan. By the way, all those who don't know, Bosan is my friend and everybody's friend. He is our country manager, the top guy in Ethiopia, son of Miss Amba. Anyway, coming back to your question, the third advice was, in order to become successful, to get my financial freedom, whereby I can come out of my job. Job is a job. Even if you're getting, say, $50,000 or say $20,000, the higher pay that you get, you are more under pressure. So I wanted to get the same income as in my job from my DXN. And he said that in order for you to become successful, take care of those 6 people or 10 people. Now, those 6 people will make people diamond, and those 6 people will make you triple diamond. And if you got 10 lines, only 10 lines that you need to take care, you become a crown diamond. And people, minimum that a person should get is $5,000. And $5,000, whether it is Ethiopia or it is Canada or Dubai, Pakistan, anywhere, this is a very good income to get your financial freedom. So the third advice was, take care of your people who your front line. And sometimes the front line, this is the front line, and under him there you got those 4 people. Try to see who's really active and try to make that person diamond. So when you have got, say, 6 diamond, you become a triple diamond, your income should be between $3,000 to $5,000. So that was the third advice the doctor gave me. And alhamdulillah, so within 4 years time, from 2003 that I joined, and I was basically a consumer till end of 2003. And I met Dr. Lim in December of 2003 in the first recognition night of UAE. And that is the time he gave me advice. And 2004, I started studying network marketing. And that was, complete 2 years where I came to a level where I knew that I can get that money. And by 2007, January of 2007, I got my freedom, and everybody loves that freedom. Thank you, Allah. Alhamdulillah. Thank you, Dr. Lim, and all my team members and all the great staff of Dubai. Thank you.
Mr. Ghani, just a quick answer for an annexer of previous question about unfriending people from FB. Leila Udman is asking, instead of unfriending, is it easier to just create another FB account?
No, I will not recommend. Why? Because out of all that that you have, because Facebook is looking at you. Laila, you are having 2 Facebook profile account. So keep that same profile and I mean, help them out. And slowly, as you are unfriending maybe 10 people or 20 people, add 10 or 20 people. That is the best way to go about it. Or the friend is, for example, this is a Facebook friend of yours who is a DXN member, and you can have friend's friend and who's not a DXN member, make that person a member. But it is your choice. You see, you are basically having maybe 80% or 70%. So now you will start from scratch if you open another Facebook profile. So I'm sure 100% you have your relatives, you have your friends, you have your neighbors, you have your colleagues already in your Facebook profile. They are not DXN members. So unfortunately, a lot of people, because our knowledge was not there, we were just friending everybody, anybody coming, friend, accept. And now slowly you move them out. And as you are moving them out, whatever numbers are going out, that number should be coming in, and you build up your what I said is about 3,000. But even if it is not 3,000, get to that 1,000. I'll give you a very good example. I gave this challenge to one of my team members in Dubai, because in the lockdown, he said, Mr. Zani, what can I do? I said, you sit down and you start sending requests 10 in the morning, 10 in the afternoon, 10 in the evening. Because if you put 30, 40 friend requests, Facebook is going to ban you or for about a week or 10 days. You don't want to get banned. So if you are spread it out about, in 4, 5 hours, 6 hours, 10, 10, 10, that is 30. And 30 multiplied by 30 is 900. And this guy had 600 or 500. So I gave him a target that in 1 month you should cross 1,000. So in 1 month, he did cross 1,000. He went to almost 1,500 new prospects in one month. So you can well imagine in about 2 to 3 months you can cross this 3,000. I hope I've answered that question.
Mr. Gani, question from Mahbub DXN Jeddah. If we start online business, after how many times should we offer products to them? Hope you have got the question.
Yeah.
Or I would like to rephrase like this. If we start online business, how long should we wait before offering the products to them?
Remember, customers are king. You're not king. You are having the king of herbs. You have the best opportunity and whatever. But till such time, the customer is not ready, you cannot sell the product. So the customer should see there is a value. If this is the product, I hope you know this is Jim Puri, which is going to come in Dubai. And my wife is using it, and the glow of my skin is through this. Every night I'm using it too, so that I become a product of the product. You talk not about DXN or about, you talk about the benefit and the value, and let that person say, Mehboob, where can I buy the product? Or what, is you're saying all that thing, are you using it? So people are very smart. So you can have the best of the store, you can have the best of the Versace suit store, and you have the money also, and you go to the store, you don't like the suit that is there, so what, it's Versace, I'm not going to buy. I go to non-brand store and I like that color and I buy it. So let the customer decide. You don't decide. Don't be in a rush. Have patience and let that person say, okay, Mehboob, I would like to try. But in between, you keep on telling them that, the moment you start pushing, you become salesy, that person is going to go back. I guarantee you that. And this is the mistake that most of us are doing. We are trying to push the sale, because the moment the guy is showing little interest, not too much of interest also, we just jump on him and try to put him down on the floor, sign it over here. This is where you're going to get your financial freedom. He said, Baba, please forgive me, I don't want to be part of your whatever product you are saying, king of herbs and all that. And he said the royal families are using it. Let the royal family use it. I'm not convinced, whatever you are saying it. So you have to have a patience and let that person decide. Don't try to sell the product, even if the person is showing that excitement. Wait, let that person ask you, okay, Mehboob, I want to buy the product. I see a lot of benefits. So you focus on benefit, value, no selling. Yes, Salim, I think I have answered that question.
Yeah. We have a couple of more questions, maybe 2 or 3. Okay. Because people are again and again insisting on answering these questions.
No problem. I am here whole night to answer all the questions.
10 people, question from Ehsan Ali. How many percentage of people are like-minded in your all connections? Any research data?
You see, all those people who I would like to become member, all right, they are the same thinking, so I will go and talk to them. But sometimes even the like-minded people, your own colleagues, your own relatives whom you would like to help, they don't work. So remember, I don't know what is your status. So if you have 1,000 people, or you've got 10,000 people, or like Professor, he has got 4 million people. So out of that 4 million people, almost I would say 98% or even 99% are all strangers, because this 6 people that you have got, under them people, they are coming in who are becoming leaders, and they become your business builders. So you, of course, in that Facebook group that I'm in, the baby boomers, so we are talking about, our good old days of the 60s and the 70s, and we used to have so much of fun, and the Beatles, and all those fun part, and John F. Kennedy and Vietnam War. But then they are like-minded people, but they are not ready to be part of my organization. End of the day, remember, whatever talk you're doing, end of the day, you have to convert them. If you socialize, that is okay, and you're posting, that is okay. But then getting 100% like-minded people is difficult. This is not a perfect world. If you are a married person, you as a husband, you cannot be perfect. Your wife is saying that, look at this guy, he's making this mistake from the time that I've got married. So remember, getting the right person is not possible, but getting to that person where you are both kind of agreeing to go ahead with this beautiful business of health and wellness through this network marketing, it depends upon you. Percentage wise, I did get all my colleagues from my Air Force days. Only one of them, or 2 now, I can see, yes, who are with me. Rest, they are making fun. I said, okay, let them make fun, no problem. I am not there to convince them or sell them anything. So I just look at them from far away. That's it. So you need to, get those people who are becoming your members, and, you get into their grooves. Don't try to push things on them. Try to guide them, coach them, and if you come to that level, mentor them. Thank you.
Mr. Ghani, one of your downlines again, Rashid Al-Amri, which is the best web link or website for recommending prospects to read meaningful testimonials about the benefits of DXN products?
Rashid, remember, first of all, I don't like the word downline. He is my business partner, or he is my business brother. Downline is, down. I don't consider anybody down. Cross line, you can say the love line, and upline is always an upline. So they are all my business partners and brothers and friends. Rashid, in the prospecting phase, you are the person right in the front. The moment you send them to any website, you're sending them to a jungle. And in jungle, remember, there are wild animals. It's going to eat that person, and that person is never going to come back, because there are negative things about health and wellness and Ganoderma, like Jesus Christ. If you look at Jesus Christ, a perfect person, a prophet, there are a lot of websites anti-Jesus Christ, anti-Christ. So if you are sending the person to go and look into the website, it doesn't work. So when you are at a level when that the person is kind of in agreement, that is the time. That is the time in order to have a third-party credibility, not DXN. Again, send them to a third-party website, and that is called PubMed, PUBMED. That is Papa Uniform Bravo Mike Echo Delta.org or gov. So that is a website which has got authentic research paper. I know you are, mashallah, a very well-read. You are a person who goes into a lot of research. So you would like to get people to that authentic website. For example, spirulina. Now, there are a lot of people talking about spirulina. So we got two, the king and the queen. Remember that. King is the rishi, and the queen is the spirulina. And this is what Dr. Lim's, from last 18 years, I'm seeing that this is what he keeps on talking about to get the good health. Spirulina best website that I recommend is imsam.org. IIMSAM.org, and our wonderful office in Dubai, they have translated that into Arabic, into so many languages. You can use that, and you can, because this is from WHO. So, you know, WHO is an authority. Then the researchers, scientists, and doctors in the PubMed.gov, that is an authority. Even after 18 years, I'm not an authority. I can share my story. The person who has got an authority is Dr. Lim. So now the good thing is Dr. Lim is doing a lot of webinars. He is in the Facebook. So you go through all that. This is what I recommend to everyone. He's doing the gynotherapy session. So those are short session which is being conducted with Dr. Rajesh. So those are the things. Whatever you think, you know, you have to put time. I mean, if you get your marketing degree, MBA, or you become a doctor or an engineer, you have to put time. Now, the problem with us is we don't want to put time, and we want to earn money. That's a little not too right. Now, you need to study, but at the same time, whatever you study, you apply. I always talk about IGA, income generating activities. You learn, that is good, but immediately apply in the field in order to get the feedback and the result. Hope I've answered that question, Rashid. Next, please.
Maybe I'll take the last question.
Okay.
I'm extremely sorry if we have missed some questions and repeated questions from the same people whose questions had already been answered.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, your forthcoming webinars also, we can hope we can answer these questions. The last question is from Madam Mehnaz Kiran from Pakistan. If anybody exceeded the limit of friends, which is 5,000 in FB, so what should be done?
Now, 5,000 friends, you see all those who are engaging with you, who are having some sort of, you know, comments, and they are liking it all, they will be just few hundred. So now you go back to all the people who are kind of inactive and you don't know, try to unfriend them. They don't know also you. So now your job is that 5,000 that I always, you know, what did I say? You go to that 3,000 and then you start having the quality Facebook friends for that coming 100 to coming 1,000 to 4,000, and then be very selective. So that 5,000 that you have and whom you have not interacted maybe for 4 years or 3 years, so they are not bothered whether you unfriend them or whatever. So you know that you go to their profile and see, and in the profile there is nothing happening also, which means he is there in the Facebook, but he's not active. Unfriend them. So that is going to take a little while, and then whatever you are unfriending, you try to now get new people from different Facebook group. I mean, I know, mashallah, you are a very dynamic leader, and your personality is such that a lot of people would like to become a friend with you because of your success. So what you do is, now those people who wants to become friend also, try to go and see their profile. I mean, the I get a lot of questions from women, and women unfortunately get a lot of friends requests just because they are women. They would like just to have gupsha, chit chat, like to become friend. Now you are a professional woman. I mean, you don't take any BS from people, and you say, look here, you want to become friend. What is the purpose? Why you want to become friend? So the moment the person said, because I like your face, or the way you dress up, or the what you talk, I just want to have a chit chat. Unfriend. Friends request, delete. That's what you should be doing instantly. No wastage of time. Now, those people who are serious, tell them that I'm an entrepreneur. I mean business. I'm a health coach and I'm a business coach. Or I help people who have problems. I'm a solution provider. So you would like to get help? Don't look at me as a woman. Look at me as a person who can solve your problem. You're ready? I'm ready to friend you. So you have to be very, straight. And unfortunately, most of the women, I know 3-4 other women giving their same challenges that is there. So you have to be very careful, and be, that unproductive time with these people chatting. Facebook takes a lot of your time. Let me tell you that. So you have to be very careful that where to put time and where not to put time, and where to say no, unfriend, delete, block. There are people who will come in different shapes and forms and faces. Block them. So this is the platform for the online business of the future. If you would like to become successful, if you don't use the social media, I just would like to end up over here saying that if you are good in LinkedIn or Snapchat or Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram, if you're good, use that. But since last 2 years, I've been studying, and that is the reason why it's a very big platform. And the way Facebook is going is unbelievable. Can you imagine 3 very giant platforms they are controlling? Facebook itself is about 2.5, Instagram and WhatsApp. So imagine you're not talking about 2.5, you're talking about more than 3 billion people that you're connected to. So you can become very, very successful just sitting in your house from your home. And this is the business. And all those new people who are just thinking whether to join, whether not to join, whether to learn more, this is the time, my friend, that you should seriously think of a backup income, additional income. Today it is COVID-19. A lot of people are saying tomorrow it will be COVID-22 or COVID-29. There will be something coming up every now and then. Your job security is zero. So you need to think how to get a residual income, how to get some security from the business of this network marketing through DXN. So if you start getting 3,000 or 5,000, I mean, with this corona crisis and all that, of course, the business has gone down a little bit, but it has not gone down to zero. People have lost their job. People have been sent for furlough. People's salary has been cut down, I know, by 60%, 70%. So what's happening? I mean, our business, maybe about 10, 15% has gone down. So if you are getting, say $1,000, you will get maybe 7 or 8. It has not gone down to zero. So it is the time All those people who are already doing the business just like a hobby, having a cup of coffee and chit chat in the office, please get serious. This is my advice to you all. And all those who are new, you are most welcome to send me friend request or send me your details in the map your freedom, and I'll be happy to answer. And that is all for today. And
if you don't mind, I was about to conclude the webinar, but I cannot avoid asking this last question,
okay.
Which is very important. I, as a person who is associated with DXN, many people have asked me this question. So I would like to ask you the question. If we are meeting with any doctor, this question is from Fida Hussain, Pakistan. If we are meeting with any doctor, then how should we start meeting? Start introducing. That's what she meant.
Doctors are very difficult. 90%, first of all, they don't agree into this food supplement. So Fida, your first question should be, if when you are approaching, you have to find how they are thinking, these doctors. Now, if the doctor is completely close-minded and he's not believing in these natural herbs, so what is the use of talking to this person? So you are banging your head on the wall, basically. Okay. But if the person wants to know, okay, then you tell the person, look here, your job is basically to give shifa or a cure through your medicine. So you tell that person that your medicine is working in an organ or in a disease. You ask, you again, magic of asking question. So you ask that person, is it that way? Now a person is suffering from diabetes and blood pressure and cholesterol. Can he have one medicine, or you will give 3 different types of medicine? Ask question. He said, yes, of course, I have to give 3 different types of medicine, and the insulin cannot work on the blood pressure. So you ask question. So now, how about something which works on all 3 areas of the disease? And the person says, how can it be possible? Then you give the example of black seed. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad said, black seed, habasoda, is a cure for everything, all diseases except death. Do you believe in it? If he believes in it, then you continue talking on that. You believe in honey, you believe in zaitun, and there are so many things which people are using for their health benefit. So there has to be a rapport of question. And then if the person does not believe in the black seed, so this is the time that you should say that since you don't believe, then I will not be able to continue my discussion and conversation. It's better that but I would suggest that you go to a website. Again, these doctors are very scientific based, and they're looking all the research. So pubmed.gov is the website. You tell them that you go over there because you have already rejected this person. So just going away, you can send him to this website or anything. If the doctor is open, like Dr. Asma that we have, so many other doctors that we have. Now, I'm talking about the medical doctor who has got the MBBS degree. Like Dr. Kochi, who's in Nigeria, a great doctor, Dr. Ranjan. These are the people who are just, I think, 5%. They are open. Now, to these people, when they agree that, yeah, I believe in this thing, and then give reference of Dr. Andrew Weil, which I give reference to the people. I mean, Dr. Andrew Weil, he's a doctor from Harvard Medical College, imagine, and now he's gone into this naturopathy, and he talks about the integrated medicine. He's a doctor. He said allopathic medicine is required, but at the same time, in order to get the person out of the suffering, you need to have some sort of a basic herbs, which is natural supplements and food supplement. So this modern medicine with the natural supplement, when they are added, it is called integrated medicine. So if the doctor is really knowledgeable, then you talk about integrated medicine and ask that person, I'm sure you know about the integrated medicine. He says, yes. then from there you can pick it up. So that is one. And the other thing is the doctors get connected with doctors. So you, Fida Hussain, you can become a Crown Ambassador, or you can become whatever, running a fantastic service center in Gujranwala. It is not going to attract that person at all. So you say that there are doctors like you, there are surgeons, there are cardiologists, there is an IVF specialist, and you go through all their talks and just select one small talk of Dr. Asma, for example, and then connect that person with Dr. Asma's video. And that person, what you cannot do in 1 hour, that video in 5 minutes can do it. I hope I have answered the question.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Muhammad Fatemeh Ghani, the first Crown Ambassador of DXN Middle East, live from Vancouver, Canada. For me, it was one of the best webinars I have attended about DXN. And from the kind of feedbacks that we are getting, I'm quite sure that all the attendees, this was one of the best they have attended too. So thank you very much, Mr. Ghani, for your time. And, we will see again soon. Anything last goodbye note?
Take this business as your business. This is not Dr. Lim's business. This is not Salim Shajir's business. This is your business. And take it that I would like to help people, not try to just get people to become my member and consumers. So if you reach out to people, the last slide which I talked about, the passion you should have, serve people, serve mankind. We are not here forever. We are here for a certain time and we are going to die. What you leave behind is what is going to remain here. And Allah is going to reward you for what you have done to the people. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you so much.
Thank you so